Hi everyone, hello, stopped in to do our live tarot report. Yes, I'm here finally. Hello, how is everyone? Hey, how you going? Hope you're having a great week. It's really hot here in Perth, Western Australia, at 38 degrees today. That was at 3:30. So I was down the beach with my kid and her little buddy. A few other parents down there with their kids, which is a smart move. Hello, Levine. Nice to see you. Lovely to see you. Hello, everyone on Instagram. Big hugs, big love. Glad you're here. So that's what I need to turn off, the pinging noise. How do I do that? Let me see. I'm going to turn that off. Otherwise, it's going to drive me nuts. Force quit. Did an update on my computer. What a disaster. Well, it's not a disaster. There are worse things that could happen, but what a nuisance. What a nuisance those updates are. I've lost half my bloody passwords. I was trying to get into Calendly to give you a good deal tonight, to set up my Calendly so you could have like a huge discount on my tarot readings. Yes, huge discount on my tarot readings. If you want a discount, a big discount on my soul readings on Instagram, jump into my DMs, private message me, DM me. So yes, bloody updates. I'm still trying to manage it. So annoying. It's really annoying. Anyway, I sorted it out. It's all sorted. Oh, it's so hot at the moment, isn't it? Oh, you drove to Bunbury. Yes, it's just boiling. Yes, down to 21 now, thankfully, is it? Yeah, Helene, it's been so hot here. Oh, Miranda, hello. Sorry, I got a bit excited there. That's my girl. My girl, hello. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. I've missed you too. Thrilled that you're here. Hello, Rosanna. So glad that you're here. Yes, I'll do some readings soon. So I need a drink of water. I've just taken a couple of Nurophens. I think the sun got to me. It's a bit hot. The mild headache starting to come on. And then I promised I'd do these reads. I was like, oh, shit. Better take some Nurofen. So anyway. Water helps. Water definitely helps. So, okay. Well, yes. So a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. So my readings at Joanne, hello, darling. Good to see you. My readings are normally they are $180 for a 50-minute to 1 hour reading. At the moment, for the next, I'm going to do a 48-hour flash sale. For 48 hours, my readings are going to be $111. It's a really good price. Now, I have problems getting into bloody Calendly. Where is it? Have I got it? I think the link is on. There it is. Soul reading flash sale. Copy link. Copied. So I'll pop the link in here. It's a really good deal. Normally 180. I have a lot of repeat clients. Most of my clients are repeat clients. You know, people, I'm pretty busy with my repeat clients. That's a good sign, hey? That is a very good sign. So there's the link there for my flash sale. Normally 180, but at the moment it is 101. 111. That's Australian dollars, AUD. So if you'd like a reading on Instagrammers, just DM me and I'll send you the link, okay? So, yes, and my other little bit of housekeeping. Oh my goodness, everyone, I've got my 9-month tarot course. My 9-month tarot psychotherapy training starts tomorrow. I've got one seat still available. If anybody wants that seat, let me know. It's yours. You can have it. I have extended the early bird price for you, so you will get it at the early bird price. Plus, you're going to receive a gift of essential oils, aromatherapy to support you emotionally on the journey. I've just enrolled myself, actually. I'll come back to that in a minute. Got so much to say. And that's over $200 worth of essential oils that I'll send to you for free. They're yours. Plus, you get 9 months of me and a small group of women where we work together every week to take your practice from novice to tarot therapist, where you will learn to incorporate psychotherapy, counseling 101, dream therapy, narrative therapy, somatic experiencing in your readings with your clients. You'll also learn mediumship, and you'll learn a style of mediumship that you will not learn anywhere You will not learn anywhere. I'm the only person currently teaching this, as well as another student of mine who teaches pet tarot therapy. I've given her permission to use this particular training, and yeah, it's an amazing training. I think without going into too much detail, you can find it on my webpage. I'll give you the link. Here is the link. 1 seat left. There is a payment plan, of course, to make it easy for you. There you go. There it is. There's the course. 1 seat left. 1 seat left. Yeah, so it starts tomorrow morning. Doesn't matter if you miss tomorrow morning's session. That's okay. Don't stress, because the first morning really is about me going through all the theories. So I'm just going to break down all the theories that we'll be covering in the course: narrative therapy, Jungian psychology, dream therapy, counseling 101, and really discussing, breaking down what is tarot therapy and how is that different to tarot practitioner or tarot reading. We're sort of moving away from fortune telling into the realm of what I call tarot psychology. Yes, so, thanks, Miranda. Yes, Miranda did my course, and it's been, I miss her. I miss her so much. We really get close because we do spend every week together. So we get to know each other quite intimately. So you'll get to do your own therapy on the training with me each week. Anyway, I think we all need the energy report, hey? We all need that. There was something else I was going to say. Can't remember. Oh, I know. I signed up to do a new practitioner track for myself. Really excited. I've been looking for some training. There's a couple of trainings that I'm going to be doing. This one I've just signed up to, so I'm well equipped with essential oils and psycho-emotional and psycho-spiritual healing. So it's a combination of both. It's an intense course, lots of modules, lots of training, working with oils and trauma and that sort of stuff. Cannot wait. Started today, was straight in, didn't mess around, got straight into it. So I'm thrilled about that. Really excited to do that. And yeah, I've got some other courses up my sleeve that I want to get into. But anyway, yes. You're busy doing readings, Miranda. That's amazing. That is amazing. I love it when I hear my tarot graduates say that they're busy doing readings. That's the whole purpose of the course, hey? One of the purposes to upskill my clients to become professionals in the field and to earn money doing what they love, light money. Oh, thanks, Carlita. I appreciate that. Carlita said, great teacher. I'll take a little bit of that tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so we're going to do the energy report tonight. Yes, 3 cards. I'm going to pick 3 cards. These cards are going to be the energy report for this week. Your spirit team, my spirit team, your higher self, my higher self, all working in sacred collaboration together. And I've put my hand up to do the reads for us tonight. And then once I've done this collective read for the group, then I'm going to do some 1-card readings. But we'll start with doing the collective. I'm super keen for a collective read. I'm so ready. Oh, Carlita, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I'm thrilled. You can go into the course. I've got videos in there now that you can go in and just listen to the videos. I've put videos in there so that you can just go into Member Vault and just watch the videos to recap. Yours forever. Yeah. So, okay, let's do this energy report. I'm really keen. Everyone, I want love readings. Who wants love readings? Give me a yes. We all want love readings. Spirit. I'm not joking. It might sound like I'm taking the piss. I'm not. I want some insights. Bring me some love. We all want love. Yes, there's so many yeses here. It's not a joke. I'm being for real. Yes, please. Look at how many yeses there are. Yes, we're all keen on that. Yes, and Carlita on Instagram. Yes, super keen for that. Yes, Joanne as well. Look at how many yeses. Look at all these amazing, beautiful women. I know some of these women. They're absolutely gorgeous. It's hard to believe that they're single, hey? Anyway, it's because we're fussy. We're fussy. And that's all right. You're allowed to be fussy. All right. So, time to get grounded because I want to do the reads. Cat Gray says, yes. Yeah, we all want some love guidance. Okay, let's just, We get what we get. We don't get upset. All right. So we've just got to accept what Spirit has to say to us tonight. We get what we get. All right. I'm messing around. Let's get these cards out now. Three cards. Here we go. Oh, are we ready? Are we ready, everyone? First card. What's it going to be? Oh, beautiful card. So we were asking for love. Now, there are a few layers to this card. So the cups are about, this is, can you guys see that? Or is it just me that thinks it's blurry? Is it because I need to put my glasses on, or can you see it? Can you see it? Can everybody see that card? Maybe I need to put my glasses. You can see it. I've just, my eyes must be really bad tonight. Everything just looks blurry. Anyway, so the page, let's talk about cups. So cups are relational. Cups are relational. They are about heart consciousness. They're about our soul, connecting to our soul, self-love. We know how to love through the other. We understand self-love. We learn self-love through our relationships. And the cups do represent relationships for sure, but all different kinds of relationships. Can be business partnerships, can be lovers, can be friendships, even relationships with our family. So the Page of Cups can represent children, absolutely, can represent a child, can represent your connection to a child. For some of you, this card might be about working on helping your child to feel and to how to self-nurture or self-soothe, or maybe this child that you are connected with is teaching you how to self-love and how to self-care and how to nurture yourself. This child needs lots of nurturing. This child needs lots of self-care and encouragement. This is for an adult. This card will represent fragile new beginnings of awakening your heart consciousness. Maybe some of us have just recovered from hurt, or from maybe even a rejection, or it could be the breakdown of a relationship, and you kind of getting to the other side of it. You're self-soothing tonight. Yes, this card does represent that need to self-soothe. Sometimes I say to my clients that, really you've got to create yourself a little self-soothing box. I put my cards in there, you put your oils in there, you put whatever it is that makes you feel connected to you, that gives you this connection to your heart. This card represents your heart awakening, and it can be about the beginnings of a new relationship, the possibilities of new relationship, that you are readying. There is a part of you that is definitely ready for relationship. And yes, this is a sign. This is a sign for some of you that a relationship is on its way. And when we asked, hey, and Spirit said, yes, open your heart to the possibility. Oh, your bestie's moving away. I'm so sorry, Carlita. That's really sad. It is hard, isn't it, when you're single and you rely on your friends for companionship, and when they move away, it can be very difficult. It can be hard, it can be hard hurtful on the heart. We kind of rely on our friends, don't we? Especially when you're single, for sure. So yes, this card can represent the birth of a child as well, the possibility of the birth of a new child or pregnancy. It is a beautiful card. It is a lovely card. It's the emergence of love. Now, in the story, this is about Narcissus. This is the first time he's seen his reflection in the cup, and this reflection that he sees in the cup, he's fallen in love with himself. He cannot believe how beautiful he is. This is the first time he's ever seen himself. Yes, Tony said a self-soothing box. I've not heard of that before. Yes, I encourage all my clients to gather their tools, get all their pieces together, and crystals and all the things that you need to support you. It's not to fix you. It's to support you as you move through the emotions, whatever emotions are coming up for you. Is it a bit blurry for you, Leanne, as well? Yeah, it's a bit blurry for me too. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I wonder if I should get a tissue just to wipe the screen. I might just do that. Could be that. Let me grab a tissue. Oh, Christ. Trying to grab one without standing up. Not that there's anything wrong with me standing up. I wonder if that'll help. Is that better? Oh, that's a bit better. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's my eyes. Nah, it's still the same. Don't know. Anyway, never mind. So, yes, let's see what the next card is. So that's the first card. The next card for us tonight, So, this is, I get the sense, I'm feeling it. I don't know about you, but this card is some of you might be feeling quite exhausted at the moment, feeling a bit tired, a bit drained, and maybe even feeling like you've kind of lost your desire to sort of, can't be bothered, feel over it, a bit sick and tired of everything, and feeling a sense of exhaustion. This card often comes up when we kind of want to give up, but we can't. It's like you've got to get yourself over the line. And the message with this card is that there is still plenty of gas left in the tank, even though you might feel somewhat exhausted. We're being called with this card to focus on your mindset. It's kind of mind over matter. You've really got to start looking at ways that you can start thinking about how can I, rather than falling into the trap of I can't because don't. And when we start to say that, we start to limit our experience, so we limit what's possible. And the mind is it believes anything you feed it. If you believe, if you tell yourself that you can and it's possible, and you say that to yourself every day, you start priming yourself for opportunities. You will start to see possibilities in your environment. They become more salient to you. They become more obvious to you as you prime, as you continually seed, program your mind with how can I. So this card definitely, it is about getting to the end of projects, or getting to the end of things that do, like maybe it's about tying up loose ends and having to tie up loose ends and feeling like you can't be stuffed doing that. But sometimes, it really is about, if you want to get to the other side of things and you want to feel that sense of calm, then you're going to need to push through and look for ways that you can. Look for how can I? Yes, so the next card that we've got for us tonight, we've got the Six of Cups tonight. So, okay, so it just dropped in. I just heard that. It's just dropped in. For some of you, those of you who are looking for love, or wanting love is closer than you think. So usually this card will come up when, you're looking back in the past and you're looking at what you've been through, and sometimes it can be the return of an ex-lover, but it doesn't mean that you get back with that person. It doesn't mean that you reconcile. It's about reconciling the past. It's about looking at the past and looking at it in the context of what you've learned and what you'll never go back to, what you'll never do again, basically. What you'll never do ever again. But it's not just that. It is also about, where you're looking back and recognizing that you're finding peace in the situation, recognizing what it was for what it is, without having regret, and maybe it's even a little bit of like healing with this card, finding some healing around past relationships, which means it gives you an opportunity to move forward. Yes, definitely reflection, Miranda. It is a card of reflection for sure. Yes, cutting cords. But Tony, the cutting cords with this card doesn't come from this place of which I'm sure you're not doing this. It doesn't come from a place of being sort of angry or resentful, or it's about finding peace with what happened, and coming to terms with the ending of it, so that you can move forward, and you can move forward in a way that enables you to open to the possibility of something new, and the possibility of having the kind of relationship that you want, the kind of relationship that you are really seeking. It gives you clarity around that. Yes, there's definite realizations there, Leanne. Absolutely. It's a beautiful card, and it is a sign that love. So Carlita on Instagram says, I have someone from 2 years ago back to catch up again. So I don't think it's by mistake that you've jumped on this live, Carlita. The message around this card will be, maybe it's about reconciling and putting closure on that relationship, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's getting back together. It's more like putting closure on things. But as I said, it's a sign that you are closer to having the relationship that you want. It's closer than you think. because you are now clear on what you want, because you're never going to go back to what you once did or had or once what once was. You're done. You're done with all of that. So, okay, tonight's message. We asked for love. We did. We asked for love and we got some messages around that. So this is about self-love. This is about self-care. This is about taking care of yourself. This can also be about the beginnings and the possibilities of a new relationship, to open your heart and your mind to that. Now, this just dropped in. I just heard this loud and clear. And that means getting out of the house or getting on the apps or doing whatever it is that will allow you to meet new people, because staying behind closed doors isn't going to do it for you. You've got to sort of brave it a little bit, but be gentle with yourself. Do it in a very gentle way. You don't have to rush in. You don't have to rush in. Be gentle, but you've got to get out there to make it happen. That was just so loud and clear. I picked it up, and then they were saying, and so just you've got to be visible. You've got to be seen. You've got to get yourself out there. Yes, Deanna, I am calling you out, beautiful woman. I am. You do have to get yourself out there. So, if you want new relationship, it is possible for us. The message is that it's there. It's there. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Who's this person? Now, I'm just going to put this person, I'm going to show this person because I want everybody to see. Do not respond to Mary Smith, okay? It's a con. It's a con. Don't respond to it. I know there's vulnerable people that come online. Don't respond, okay? Just ignore this person. They're a con artist, all right? So I'm just going to block the user. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. They're gone. Finished. So don't respond to that, okay? If they start messaging you, don't respond, all right? Ignore it. Please don't respond to that. In saying that, very quickly, I will never slide into your DMs or your private message to message you for readings, ever. Not unless you message me on my page and say, can you please message me regarding a reading? I will never private message you asking for you to book in for a reading with me, ever. All of my advertising is in your face, online, public. Right? I'm not shy about it. Everything I do is online, public. I actually don't have time to sit in Messenger and start chit-chatting to people all day. I don't actually have time for it. So yes, so just so you know, okay? All right, so the next card for the energy report, recap. Yes, some of us are bloody tired and exhausted. We're sick and tired of the apps. Who's sick and tired of the apps? I've had enough of them. But yeah, this really is about, finding ways, looking at ways that how can I, rather than limiting yourself. Open your mind to what's possible rather than saying I can't. Some of you are definitely going through a challenge right now, and it has been really difficult. But you will get to the other side of this, okay? You will get to the other side of it. But you've got to look at ways at how can I, rather than closing your mind off and thinking that you just can't, because it's going to make it even harder, and you've got no choice. You have to get to the other side of it. You've actually got no choice. You're forced to get to the other side of it. Okay. So the next card that I've got, of course, is the Six of Cups, and this is a beautiful card. Oh, there's so many challenges at the moment, Carlita. I know it is. Oh, hey, let me say this. So it is, we're coming into March. This is the real new year, everyone. This is the astrological year. March 21st, 22nd is the astrological new year. This is when it really happens, okay? So all of those New Year's resolutions that you made in January, don't worry. Here's your second chance. Here you go. Here's your second chance, because this is the real new year. All right. I've got something really exciting coming up. I can't tell you now because I've got to plan it properly, but it'll heads up. It'll be an astrological tarot read. That's all I'm going to say. I can't tell you anymore, but it'll be like a 12-month thing. A 12-month thing. That's it. The secret will be out next week. Yeah. All right. So yeah, so this is about love. This is about love being closer than you think. Do not get back with your exes. Let's just be straight up. Don't get back with your ex. Please don't. Don't do it. Just reconcile the past. Accept that it's over. And make peace with it. Make peace with it. Okay, that's it. That's tonight's message. Been a bit blunt, haven't I? A bit straight up tonight. A bit straight up. I think we need a bit more blunt. I should be a bit more blunt, do you think? A bit more straight up. Just say it how it is. Stop fucking around. Just get straight into it. Yes, March is going to be amazing, Miranda. Absolutely. Okay, let me do some one-card reads. Who'd love a reading? I think I'm going to play straight up to see how that goes. We'll just do that from this point onwards. Hey, I've got something exciting. Let's put these cards aside and let's just, I've got die-hard Mythic Tarot person. I've got 4 decks. I've got 4 decks of the original Mythic Tarot. And one of the decks that I got accidentally, I've lost one of the cards. Now, you're not going to believe which card it is. It's the bloody 10 of Cups. The best card of the Cups. The commitment card. I've lost it. What's with that? Anyway, what I did is I split them up, and now I'm using these as my tarot therapy cards in my therapy session. So they're just the trumps. So let's do some trump reads. Yeah, the difference between you and I, Jason, is I don't have like a gazillion different styles of tarot. I've got all of the same. I'm hoarding these because they're out of print. So whenever I find one, I keep them. I won't give them away. And then I promise clients, oh, maybe I'll sell you a deck. I never do. I won't part with them. Anyway, okay, let's do a one-card read. Who am I going to read for? Let's see. All right, Natalie. Hello, Natalie. Yes, let's see what the cards have to say. If you've got a question, ask a question. That's fine, no problem. We're only going to use the trump cards for now. Let's play with the trumps. Let's see what the trumps have to say. So, Natalie, this is for you. This is your rite of passage, your lesson. Oh, Natalie, this card represents discernment. This is about balancing the heart and the mind. This is not about necessarily getting the emotions out of the way, but it's about the balance of heart and mind. This card has, it is about making decisions, having to make a decision. Don't sit on the fence, okay? This is not the time to sit on the fence. A decision needs to be made, and you need discernment. For some people, when this card comes up, it can be about signing off of contracts, signing off of contracts and selling houses or new jobs, or maybe even signing off a contract, signing up to a course or signing up to some kind of study. But this card does represent needing discernment. Dot your I's, cross your T's, make sure you read things properly. And this card does suggest that things go in your favor. It will go in your favor. So, be willing to put yourself on the line. And yes, this card is about using both mind and heart, the wisdom and the balance of the mind in decision making. Now's not the time to sit on the fence. It's time to use discernment and make a decision. Trust yourself. You know exactly what the answer is. Okay, next person is, Leanne Dix. Hello. Anybody on Instagram, if you'd love a reading, put yes in the comments and I'd love to read for you. Hi, Leanne Dix. Oh, look, I'm picking all these people with animals. Hey, animals on their profile. That's why you don't have a partner. You need to have a picture on your profile of you, not your cat. You're taken with the cat. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. Oh, thanks for sharing, Tony. I appreciate that. Yes, Tony, I'm going to do a reading for you next. Let me do these, girls, and then I'll do a reading for you. Okay, don't forget, everyone. Don't forget. Let me quickly pull it out. My soul reading flash sale for the next 48 hours. Copy link. There it is. Normally $180. They will be $111 for the next 48 hours. Jump in, you and me and Spirit for 1 hour. You, me, and Spirit and my cards. And yes, this always comes out. I usually give that a bit of a whirl in the sessions. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's pick a card for Leanne. Okay, Leanne, what major card is for you? Oh, Leanne, it's time to take a risk. It's time to jump off the cliff. It really is time to do something that you haven't done before. Stretch your wings, take a leap of faith, smash the alarm clock. Go and try something new. I reckon you've been stuck in Groundhog Day, or you've been given, or there's an opportunity that's coming up for you very soon, and you're being asked to say yes. This is the beginning of a new chapter, the possibility of a new chapter. And the rite of passage with this card is about risk-taking. It's about doing things that you haven't done before. It's about stretching yourself outside of your comfort zone. And you're being called not to think too much about it, but to feel it. Feel it. Trust your instincts. Let your instincts guide you. Use your inner eye. Use your inner eye. Don't look outside of you. Feel and be guided by the inner guidance that resides within you. And take that leap of faith and do something new. It's time. It's time to start anew. That is your message. Okay, so Tori on Instagram. I'll pick a card for you, and then I shall read for there was someone else, but I can't see her. That's okay. I shall read for, after Instagram, Vianello. That's a pretty name. I hope I've pronounced your name correctly. Oh, you stuck in Groundhog Day. That's not good. But I'm going to read for someone on Instagram first. Tori. Hello, Tori. Are you still here before I continue the reading? Yeah. Oh, and you're still here as well, Rosanna. Yes, I'll read for you too. Don't go anywhere. Hang about. All right. So only using the trump cards tonight. Only using trump cards for something different. It's always good to change things up, isn't it? Tori, okay, let's pick a card for you. What have we got for Tori? Let's see. Oh, Tori, it really is time for you to start asserting yourself and setting solid boundaries. My message to you is this. Where do you need to say no? What are you tolerating that you shouldn't be tolerating? What are you putting up with? Where are you letting people in the back door? This card really is about creating or setting or using your voice to exercise your power, to assert yourself, to create sacred space and to create boundaries, to know when to say no, This card really is about, this is who I am, this is who you are, this is my space, this is your space. Sometimes this card will come up when we've been overgiving and we feel a bit, drained, or maybe even feel like you're doing all the work and you're being taken advantage of. This card really is about having the courage to step into your power and that anger, that frustration that you're feeling, is to use that anger to set the boundary, to use it in a healthy way. The response is, or the reaction, to respond to it in the way of, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not. It's a no from me, and I'm not going to accept this. The thing is that when we create space, for many people, when we start to set boundaries, it can be a little scary, because not everybody. Oh, it's your work. Yes, Tori. Yes, it's time. Maybe coming, if you're overworking or you're staying at work late when you shouldn't, or maybe you're spending too much time with the clients, or maybe you're overgiving in the client setting, or maybe the boundaries are getting flurred. Flurred? What the hell is that? Blurred. I was going to say flimsy and blurred. Flurred. It's a flirt. Anyway. It can be that the brown boundaries might be flimsy around those relationships. We've got to be careful, because I think where I was going with this card is that sometimes I think setting these solid boundaries, what usually happens is either the person will respect it and accept it and honor that boundary and stick around. Or what you'll get is conflict, where not everybody likes it when you say no, and sometimes it can mean that people leave your life, and that can be hard, because then it creates this spaciousness, and the good part of that is that you can be filled with somebody that honors and respects you, and rather than somebody who is disrespectful towards you. But sometimes we have to be patient, and we've got to wait for that right person to come in. So, yes, that's your message, Tori. Okay, so Vianello, hello. I'm going to read for you. Oh, God, here we go. Another one. So everybody can see Joseph. Okay? Please block him. Don't respond to him. We've got another loser on here. Please don't respond to them. Oh, Christ, I can't block. He's just bombing this. Block user. There we go. Goodbye, he's gone. User was blocked. Just terrible. Awful. Yeah. Anyway. Yes, I'll come back to you, Tony, after Vianello. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? I don't know. All right. Let's pick a card for Vianello. Let's see what card comes up for her. For you. Oh, I love this card. All the love, Tori. Oh, Tori, this might be the time to jump in on my discounted reads, hey, because I know you wanted to book in for a read, 111 at the moment. DM me if you want to jump in and I'll send you the link for it. All right? This might be the time for it. Okay, so the Magician. Oh, what signs are you not listening to? What signs are you not acknowledging? The Magician needs an audience, okay? The Magician needs an audience. So when this card comes up, the signs, you're being shown the sign, but potentially you're not showing up or you're not acknowledging the signs. The Magician is very magical. He brings all the signs to you, the feather, the song on the radio, the person that crosses your path, the book, the reading that you're getting right now, the nudge to say, yes, take the leap, go in that direction. It's a yes. What are you waiting for? Just go and do it. The signs have all been pointing in that direction. Sometimes this card will come up when we're not listening to the signs, which is what I'm saying. And we have to be with direct experience. If you want to be guided by spirit, you've got to be willing to collaborate with spirit. You've got to be a willing audience. The Magician is a professional. He's a professional at sending the signs through. So if you're not being an audience, if you're not there, then you can't witness it. He needs an audience to display his magic. So be the audience, collaborate with him, work with him, take the signs, follow the signs. Don't be afraid. So this card really is about, being at the crossroads. There are opportunities, decisions for you to make, opportunities. There is an opportunity or an opportunity for you to create. The signs have been there. Go ahead and do it. Don't wait. Don't wait any longer. Now, Mercury, this is Mercury and in Hermes, and in astrology, Mercury is a messenger. He's Zeus's messenger, and he sends messages indiscriminately, meaning that you've got to make meaning of it. He drops the message in and he doesn't give a shit how you take it. You've got to make meaning of it. He's just blunt. He'll just make it so obvious. It's like literally hitting you in the face, obvious. You've got to make meaning of it. You've got to make use of that message. That is your sign. That is your sign. That is your sign. That is your message. All right. Okay, so now someone is keen, super keen. Who was it? Where is she? And then I'll come back to Instagram. Who is it? Where is she? Where is she? Can't find her. Tony. Hello, Tony. Hi. Lovely to see you. I'm glad that you've dropped in. Thanks for sharing as well. Joseph's really bugging me. I'm going to get rid of his delete comment. I'm just going to delete all of his comments. I don't want to look at him. Get him out of my field. Delete comment. Sorry, just bear with me while I delete them. I can't stand looking at it. It's just like it's clogging up the feed. It's taking away from the people that are here. Can't see them with him, with his rubbish. His rubbish there. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Did I get rid of them all? One more. Delete comments. There we go. Goodbye. Okay, it's gone. All right, Tony, this is your message for tonight. Who's enjoying the Trumps tonight? Are you enjoying the Trumps? They're good cards, aren't they? The Trumps, I think they've got good little lessons, messages in them, good lessons for us. Who's enjoying the Trumps? Yeah? You enjoying them? I'm enjoying them. I'm enjoying reading the Trumps. Okay, Tony, this is for you. Oh, Tony, what a beautiful card. So I don't know if this is about love. I know you did ask about love, but I'm known as the no BS tarot reader, so I'm going to be the no SB, the no BS tarot reader. Really, this is about your connection to your soul purpose, and you are a healer. Now, I don't know what you're doing with that work, or whether you are fully committed to that work, but this is your sign to commit to the work. But that commitment to leading and guiding and being a spiritual mentor or a spiritual coach or a spiritual healer or a channeler, channeling spirit, doing all of that work, it does require you to do some of your own work as well. And you're being reminded that we all have a wound. We all have a wound that weeps, that needs tending to every so often. And it's kind of like the weak link in the chain. And that comes from our childhood, from our, imperfect lives. And we've all been affected in one way or another. We all have our own issues. And this card represents the wound, the pain body, and the necessity for you to go into that pain body, not in terms of digging up, picking scabs off and digging up, rubbing salt into old wounds, but as the wounds are arising, as they arise, to start doing some work around that, start, potentially maybe even finding a therapist or finding somebody that you can work with so that you can deepen your connection to spirit, to your craft, to the sacred arts. You are a healer. It's what you've come here to do. Now, maybe you're doing this as a part-time thing, or maybe you're doing it as, just as I don't know. I actually don't know if you're doing this work, but if you're not, you need to be doing it. But you definitely, here we go. Funny, I'm a spiritual coach in New Zealand. Oh, well, there you go. Tony, it's time for you to do some of your own healing work. Now, that's not to say that you don't have depth and breadth in your work. I'm not suggesting that at all. But, even for myself, I have healing. I've got my own coaching therapy that I do every week for myself, because we can only really meet people at the depth that we can meet ourselves. And so the message with this card for you is that as you tend to that wound, as you lovingly tend to that pain body, there is medicine there, and there's intellectual property, there is content there that you get to bring back to give to your community. There are teachings there that you may not have recognized or have seen as valuable, but there's medicine there that needs to be brought back that'll bring more depth to your work. Okay, so that is your message. Oh, thanks, Tony. I appreciate that. Tony said, you're so spot on. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so now there was somebody on Instagram that I was going to read for. Rosanna. Hello, Rosanna. And then I'll come back to Facebook. Yes, if you'd love a reading, everyone, don't forget I've got my $101. Normally $180 for a full 60-minute reading. If we get along really well, it can go up to an hour and a half. Depends on how much talking we do. I try not to talk too much, as in over talk the readings, because you can lose the content. You can lose the content of the reading. Yes, they're all done via Zoom, recorded. You can either record them on your computer, or I record it for you and send you a link. So that's there. Normally $180. Now it's a good time to jump in and grab it. We've got the astrological new year coming. This is the best time. This is a great time to book in your reads astrologically. Like this is the seasons, the changing of the seasons. It's a very exciting time to have a read. This would be the time to book in for sure. Okay, let's read for Rosanna. Let's see what the cards have to say for Rosanna on Instagram. Well, I'm loving reading the trump cards. I'm really, never mind anybody else. I'm enjoying the trump cards. All right, Rosanna, let's read for you. Okay, what have we got? Oh, Rosanna, beautiful card. Look what card Rosanna's got. Who can guess what this card might mean? Look at all that wheat. That's a sign. Look at all the wheat. It's plentiful, isn't it? It's growing, plentiful. Yes, Rosanna, this tells me that abundance is on its way to you, that Whatever you want is on its way. This is like the birthing of a new project, the birthing of something new, and it's very, very abundant for you. You need to be patient and you need to trust in divine timing. You cannot rush this process, or you cannot rush the birthing of this. You've got to be a little bit patient around this. This tells me that it's worth waiting for. Okay, it's worth the wait. I have this feeling that you're waiting for something to do with relationship, or something to do with the beginnings, or wanting a new relationship, and to do with relationship. You need to be patient. Okay, you need to be patient, but it's on its way. It's definitely on its way. This is, as I said, this is the card of plentiful. It's rich, it's abundant, it's fulfilling, and Demeter she's a beautiful goddess. She's giving. She wants to give to you. She wants you to open to receive. In astrology, Demeter she's an asteroid in astrology, and she's known as Ceres. And she's where we might overgive, where we need to receive, where we need to open our heart to receive, where you need to give back to yourself. You are worthy of having the kind of love that you want, and you are worthy of abundance. You are worthy of receiving. My next message to you is that you are worthy of receiving. You are worthy of being acknowledged for the work that you do. And if you're wanting a pay rise, or if you're wanting to receive more money, you need to ask for it. You need to ask for that. Don't wait for it to show up. You're going to have to ask for it. And it's on its way. It's definitely on its way. It's a very nourishing card. There we go. That's your message. All right. Oh, hello, Andrea, a new subscriber. Oh, blessings. I love getting new subscribers. That's lucky. Lovely to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Wonderful. And for that, Andrea, I'm going to read for you. Fabulous. Hello, spiritual sister. Love it. That's a good feeling. Oh, you booked, Miranda. Fabulous. Can't wait to hang out with you. Can't wait to hang out with you. I've always said, if you lived in Perth, if we lived near each other, we'd just be hanging out all the time, I reckon. What do you think? I think we would. 100%. Anyway, can't wait to have a session with you, Miranda. Or in all seriousness, looking forward to it. Absolutely. Okay. Let's read for Andrea, hey? Let's read for Andrea on Facebook. Now, Andrea, I'm only using the trump cards tonight. So we're looking at what rites of passage, lessons that we're currently learning, what we're currently evolving, lessons that we're evolving in our life. I'm just using trumps for something different rather than using all the cards, just to change it up a little bit. Don't have as many people on tonight. Usually have about 40 or 50 people on. It's a bit quiet tonight. I wonder why that is. Anyway, doesn't matter. Just saying. Okay, Andrea, this is for you. Oh, Andrea, what a beautiful card. I'm going to show you now. So we've got the star card for Andrea. Look how beautiful this card is, hey? Andrea, this card usually comes up when we've been through some hardships, some hard times, but you are getting to the other side of things. This card, this pool in the card is the pool of remembering. Yes, Eleni said, the ones that count are here. Absolutely, absolutely. Andrea, this is the pool of remembering. You've been called to remember the truth of who you are. This card is sometimes sometimes I name this card the card of the naked truth. And it can really be about dropping all of the masks and coming home to your true nature. We're reminded with this card that we are a child, that you are a child of the universe, and that you have your own cosmic coding that you came here with, that's in your DNA, that there is your own unique coding of what you've come here to fulfill in this lifetime, despite all the spites, all for use of a better word, all the shit things that are happening, all the irritations in life. You've been called to stay true to your calling, to stay true to your heart, to stay true to what you know inside of you, the light that's guiding you. It's a reminder as well that your soul has a lot of wisdoms to share with you. And whilst you might not be able to see the outcome right now, or you might not be able to see exactly how things are going to turn out. You're being called to just follow the light because there's a deep knowing within you. My feeling is that there is a real connection with the stars, right? And if you're not doing astrology, maybe it's something that you need to get involved in. And maybe you already are. I feel that you're a star sister, that you know you're a star woman. That there's a real strong connection to astrology or to the stars, or somewhere there's a connection there. And it's not, you know, it's not by chance that I've pulled this card for you. It is a message for you to go deep into your practice, whatever. If you haven't started doing that kind of training, this is your nudge to go and explore that area. And yeah, that is your message. That's tonight's message for you. Okay, how am I going for time, everyone? Oh, still a little bit of time. What time did I start? Don't even know what time I started. What time was it that I started? Can't remember. Who's got the angry? Oh no, that would be angry at the horrible people that jumped on. I saw an angry face. And who's being angry? Why would you be angry? Because we had those strange people, didn't we? Those strange people. You're so welcome, Andrea. Yes. Okay. So who's on Instagram? Who's on Instagram? Oh shit. Nearly turned Instagram off. Whoops. Sorry. Okay, let's read. Oh, look, it's Ian Little. Hello, are you still here? Have you disappeared? He's probably disappeared. Hello. Oh, right. Now, what card did we get? He's going to get really upset with me. He's going to get really grumpy. He'll get grumpy with me. Very grumpy, but do you remember the cards that we got for the energy report? Who remembers? I'm getting a bit hot and flushed. Who remembers the card? It was the Six of Cups. Now, what's the Six of Cups about? Lovers from the past returning. And remember what I said? Do you remember what I said? Everybody must remember what I said. You've got to remember what I said. I'm not going to say it, but just saying I'm feeling a bit hot. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. All right, Joe, I'm reading for you. He's probably disappeared now anyway. Joe, are you still here? Is that you, Joe? Are you still here? Yes, Joshua, you're next. Absolutely. Hello, Josh. Good to see you. My old spiritual mate. Hey, brother. You're still here. You're still here, Joe. Okay, I'm going to read for Joe. Let me pick a card for Joe. Joanne. Oh, Joanne, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So things are about to change. You've got to be in control of the wheel. You've got to be the one to change things up. It needs to be you. You've got to be the one to take. Hey, did you get this card the last time? Anyway, the message with this card is that you've got to be the one to take control of the wheel. Don't wait for life to happen to you. You've got to make it happen. So this is about, getting out there, making the decisions, turning the wheel, being proactive. I mean, at the same time, there's a great mystery to this card as well, that as you do that, life mysteriously affords opportunities, because I feel the wheel is going to turn in a great direction. It's turning up, not turning down. But you've got to be the one to instigate the turning of the wheel. So I feel that once you've taken action, that opportunities arise for you through that. It's I feel with this card that you've got to turn the wheel. You've got to be the one to instigate. Okay, that is your message, and I think you know exactly what that's about. All right. Hello, Josh. Oh, my old mate Josh. He's such a lovely guy. He looks a bit scary when you see him. He's a big, tall. He's about 6 foot. Are you 6 foot tall, Josh? You're pretty tall. Big bloke. Soft as anything, like marshmallow on the inside. Lovely, soft heart, beautiful man, lovely guy, lovely person. Yeah, and very, very spiritual, very awake, very conscious as well. Oh, I can't wait to hear about it, Joanne. Looking forward to hearing about it. Sending you all the love. Okay, let's pick a card for Josh. Let's see what's up for Josh. Let's see. What have we got for Josh? Okay. Staring straight at me. It's got to be this card. Oh, Josh. Okay. So this is about cutting ties to the past. It's time. When this card comes up, the lesson really is about it's not about facing the past and doing all the painful like kind of shadow work. This card really is about reconciling and no, I'm going to choose a different word. It really is about facing the past for what it is and then cutting ties to it. So it is about putting closure on things and situations that no longer serve you, that you have outgrown and the lessons have been learned. This is you getting close to the ending of a chapter and the preparation for a new beginning. But you've got to cut ties to the past first. You've got to cut the ties to what no longer serves you. This really is about facing the mummies of the past, yes, but it is about healing. You've got to a place now where you've developed some, emotional resilience to be able to look at the past for what it is and to be able to say goodbye to it. It's time to say goodbye. And so this is not all bad, because this card also is about, it's karmic. So it is about what you've sown and what you're now reaping. And it's positive as well. There are some positive aspects to this card. It is about the consequences of all the choices and the decisions and the work and all the things that you've done to create the situation that you currently find yourself in, or the place where you're currently standing in your life. You're at the point where you can see how it's all unfolding and how it all happened. So it is a card of healing for sure. And the nudge, Josh, the nudge is prepare. It's time to prepare for a new chapter, a new beginning in your life, a new chapter in your life. And it is positive, but you've got to put closure on what no longer serves you. Now, also, when this card, I've just got a nudge. I keep getting nudges. It's just constantly there. This card is also about past life connections. This is about karmic connections with people that or someone that is that needs tending to, that needs looking at, that needs clearing this connection, this karmic connection that it's reached its. It's it really about closing a chapter on that, however that may look for you. Okay, that is your message for tonight. It is, we can see with this card, I should just mention, you can see that the poles are light and dark, the pillars are light and dark. So, karmic, it's good reaping, and it's also looking at the consequences of decisions that you've made, and you've gone, that probably wasn't a good one. And then there's the ones that, that are definitely that you go on, that was a good choice. I'm glad I did that, because now I'm reaping the rewards for it. So, it is very much, going back and Judgment Day, but not Judgment Day in the harshness of it. Just, assessing, and so you're preparing for this new chapter. That is your message. How are we going for time? Guys, I've had enough. I think I'm going to go now. I've finished. I'm feeling like I'm finished. I've had enough. I'm going to go and be with my kid. So everyone, don't forget, I've got my 48-hour flash sale, soul reading flash sale, $111 for a reading. If you would like one people on Instagram, then you need to private message me, DM me, and you can book in for a reading there. And Instagram, Facebook, it's here. It's here. For those of you on my personal page, it'll be on the top of this live. And of course, I've got one space left, one lonely little seat in my 9-month tarot course. If you want to jump in and learn tarot with one of the best, I'm not afraid to say that. I'm so committed to the tarot, to upgrade your practice from tarot practitioner to tarot therapist, moving away from fortune telling into tarot psychology and tarot psychotherapy. This is I'm Your Lady. There's nothing like this out in the community. You're not going to get a course like this anywhere, not yet anyway. Somebody's going to copy me eventually, but they're still not going to have the same content that I've got in my course. You'll learn dream therapy, counseling 101, narrative therapy, Jungian psychology, obviously all the myths and the cards in the mythic tarot. You'll learn how to do mediumship readings, and yeah, it's just jam-packed. And of course, it's a personal development course for you as well, program where you do your own psychospiritual journey, where you're going to have therapy with me every week. So yes, it is an amazing opportunity. Thanks, Miranda. I'll see you soon, Miranda. I can't wait to do your reading. Can't wait. Thanks for jumping in. Look forward to hanging out with you. You should have just messaged me anyway. I'm sending you all the love. Big hugs, big love. All the love, everyone. Have a beautiful evening. Take care.